Hello students, I hope you are doing really well and are ready for this lesson. So today we will learn about linear equation in one variable. Before going to that chapter, we should first know about algebraic expressions. Okay, we already studied about algebraic expression in our previous classes, right? So define algebraic expression. What is algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is a combination of constants and variables. So algebraic expressions are the combination of constants and variables. You can give examples. For example, 3x plus 5, y minus 7, p plus 2, etc. These are all algebraic expression. Why? Because these are the combination of constants and variables. Here, for example, in the expression 3x plus 5, x is the variable, 5 is the constant. So we can write x is the variable and 5 is the constant. So we have to know first what is variable or what is constant. For constants. Constants are the known quantities. Constants are the known quantities. For example, we can take any number to represent the constants. For example, 5, 2, minus 3, 0, 7, etc. All these numbers are constants. Okay. Now, what is variables? Variables are the unknown quantities. Variables are the unknown quantities. In variables, the name itself shows it varies. That means here the value is not fixed, and in case of constant, the value is fixed. Okay, you can say the value is fixed. The value is fixed, but in case of variables, the value is not fixed. The value is not fixed. Okay. We generally denote these variables using small alphabets. For example, A, V, C, X, Y, etc. We generally denote the variables using small alphabets. Okay. So these variables can take any value. Now we'll see about algebraic equation. What is algebraic equation? Algebraic equation is a condition on a variable. Algebraic equation is a condition on a variable. Okay? Or in other words, we can define algebraic equation as the algebraic equation is an equality involving the variables. For example, 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. This is an equation. Why? Because this involves an equality sign, and it says that the value or the expression on the left hand side of the equality sign is always equal to the expression on the right hand side. Here in the equation we have three parts. One is LHS part. On the left hand side of an equality sign we have the LHS part. On the right hand side we have the RHS part. Okay, so here 2x plus 3 is the LHS part and 5 is the RHS part, and in between them we have the equality sign. The equality sign. So an equation has three parts. One is LHS part, another is RHS part, and in between them we have our equality sign. Okay. Now we'll see about degree of an equation. What is degree of an equation? Degree of an equation is defined as the highest power of the variable. Degree of an equation. What is degree of an equation? Degree of an equation is the highest power of the variable. Okay. For example, in the equation 2x plus 3 is equal to 5. Here we have only one variable, that is x. And what is the degree of x? Here the degree of the variable x is 1. So we can write the degree of the entire equation is 1. Here the degree is 1. Okay. We can take another example. Suppose x square plus 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. This is also an equation. So here we have how many variables? We have only one variable, that is x. The highest power of the variable x is what? The highest power of the variable x is 2 here. So we can say the degree of this equation is what? The degree of the equation is 2 here. Clear? So now we'll come towards the definition of this chapter, that is linear equation in one variable. So we have two conditions here. The equation should be of degree 1 and it should have one variable. There are how many conditions? Two conditions. So in order to say an equation to be a linear equation in one variable, this equation should have to fulfill these two conditions. The equation should have one variable and the power of the variable, or the highest power of the variable, should be 1. Okay. Now we'll see the general form of a linear equation in one variable. What is the general form of a linear equation in one variable? The general form of a linear equation in one variable is what? Ax plus b is equal to 0. So this is the general form. Here a and b are the coefficients, not variables. Here a and b are the coefficients. Okay, here a and b are the coefficients. You can take examples also. Suppose 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. So here the coefficient of x is 3 and 5 is also a coefficient or a constant term. Okay, so here a is 3, b is equal to 5 and the variable is x here. Okay, we can take another example also. Suppose 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. So here a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 7. Okay, clear? So now we'll see how to solve an equation. A solution of an equation. Solution of an equation. Solution of an equation means we have to find the value of the variable for which the LHS part of the equation is equal to the RHS part. For example, in the equation, suppose x minus 3 is equal to 5. This is an equation, right? Because this involves an equality sign. Okay. So what is the solution of the equation? That means we have to find the value of the variable. Here the variable is x. For the value of the variable for which the LHS part is equal to RHS part. So here without solving we can say x is equal to 8. That means 8 minus 3 will become 5. We can solve it as x is equal to 5 minus 3. We will go towards the right hand side and it become plus 3. So x is equal to 5 plus 3. That can be written as x is equal to 8. Right? We we already know this process of solving an equation, and this process of solving is called transposition method. This method of solving is called as transposition method. Transposition method. Transposition method. In transposition method, when one part go towards the right hand side, suppose LHS part will go towards right hand side or RHS part will go towards LHS side, then the sign changes. Okay, if the sign is plus, it will be transposed to minus sign. If the sign is minus, it will be transposed to plus. If the sign is into or multiplication, it will be transposed to division. Similarly, if the sign is division sign, okay, it will be transposed to multiplication sign. Okay, this is the general rule we have to follow in order to solve an equation in transposition method. Okay, you can take an example. Suppose 2x minus 3 is equal to 5. Suppose 2x minus 3 is equal to 5. This is an equation, and we have to solve this equation using the transposition method. Okay, using transposition method. So how will we solve? First we will to solve this equation in transposition method. So minus 3 will be transposed to the right hand side, right? So 2x is equal to 5 plus 3. Why? Because minus 3 will be transposed to right hand side and it will become plus 3. The sign changes here. Okay. Now 2x can be written as 5 plus 3, that is equal to 8. Okay. We have to find the value of the variable, that means x. So now we will solve as follows. So x is equal to 2 is multiplied here, and it when transposed it will become 8 by 2. Okay. Now x is equal to how? It can be cancelled out. So x can be 4. So this is the final answer. X is equal to 4. Okay. So x is equal to 4. This is the solution of this equation. 2x minus 3 is equal to 5. The solution is x is equal to 4. Clear? Okay. Now we can solve another example. For example, 2y minus 9 is equal to 4. Another equation, 2y minus 9 is equal to 4. We can write 2y is equal to 4. Minus 9 will be transposed to the right hand side and it will become plus 9. Next step, so 2y is equal to 4 plus 9 is equal to what? 4 plus 9 is equal to 13, right? Now y is equal to 13 by 2. Why? Because 2 will be transposed to the right hand side. Now y can be written as 13 by 2, or we can express this improper fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, so y can be written as 6 whole 1 by 2.